Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
Unlike Rocket, I highly recommend that you push all the buttons. That includes the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell to know when my next video is live. We're going to pivot from a DC game to a Marvel game. I'll leave a card up above just in case you want to go and check that out. That is the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game. So this is Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, as well as we've got a few Marvel titles coming down the pipeline from Insomniac Games as well. That's Spider-Man 2 and the Wolverine. If you want me to cover those games, let me know down below in the comments. So moving on, Guardians, what is it? It's a single-player action-adventure, squad-based combat game. You'll only play as Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, and you'll control all the other fellow Guardians. Don't forget to hit the button, and the button, because I love it when people push the buttons. Square Enix published this. You know, the guys that made Avengers, that flopped. I liked Avengers. The story was okay by Crystal Dynamics. It wasn't the best. The combat was pretty solid, I would say. That's the only decent thing I can say about Avengers. I like the combat and I like the MCU films, and it resonates with me. So you'll play as Star-Lord, control Gamora, Rocket, Groot, and Drax. And there's a little air combat there. Nothing too special, looks very simple. The AI seems very spongy. I'm hoping they'll dial that back, maybe, or maybe you get stronger perks and they'll take more damage. So you've got Gamora with a slashing of a sword. You've got Groot as a support type role with his roots, holding enemies down or using them to stagger. You've got Star-Lord using his elemental dual pistols, guns, melee attacks, his jetpacks. You've got Rocket with his rockets, and you've got Drax with his sheer fucking brute force, even going through shielded enemies as well. And then you've got a special type ability, which I think, looking at this footage, it's giving you maybe more damage because you've got this pink element around you. And it'll also play some of the classic 80s tracks from Peter Quill's collection. You'll get ability points to unlock more abilities for your Guardians. Pick who you want. Once the ability is gone, it's gone. You can't reset these. You've got the perk bench, which need components in order to upgrade to stronger perks. You'll find them in the level. I do have a sequence coming up. You basically just walk over to it and it's just there on the floor. Yoink. So don't worry too much about that. We have light elements when it comes to dialogue and choices. I like the polish of the game. I think it looks very good, very authentic to Guardians. More on the comic book side than the MCU movie side. The dialogue and the banter between them apparently never stops, just like it doesn't in the films. So here we have like a decision sequence. So you're wearing a helmet, you're listening to these guards, they're talking, and you've got two options. You either listen, don't say anything, or listen and say something. And if you say something, you will initiate a combat sequence, and if you don't say anything, you'll actually miss that entire combat sequence entirely. And that's basically it. It's very cut and dry, it's very black and white. I don't expect too much from the dialogue choices. It's available on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox X and S. PC, it's available on October 26th, so next month. So let me know in the comments if you're actually interested in this game, or you're going to pre-order it, or you already have pre-ordered it. I'd love to hear from you down below in the comments. And then last, before we finish off the video, we've got the pre-orders. If you get the standard, you get the Throwback Guardians outfit pack. If you get the deluxe or the cosmic, the only difference is with the cosmic you get the steelbook case, whereas both editions you get everything as well. So you'll get the original video game soundtrack, which is digital download. You'll get the Sun Lord and the City Lord outfit for Star-Lord, and you'll get the art book, mini art book of the game, which is also digital download for some reason, for the digital version only. But other than that, just hit the button, and I'll see you next time.